Before we begin, say hi, Ilyana.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Good way.
Do you want to join the army someday?
Yes.
What is happening, guys? Archiezzle here. Today's video we will be talking about smoking and drinking in the military, in the army. I have been in the army for about 5 years now, and obviously before I joined I know what drinking was. Drinking any alcoholic beverage, either a beer, wine, liquor, etc. And I also know what smoking is, which is basically smoking a cigar, tobacco, or cigarette. But I never knew what chewing and dipping was until I joined the army. I had no idea what that thing is. The first time I saw it was when I was in AIT. A few IET soldiers in AIT learning their MOS, smoking, dipping, and chewing. At first I was grossed out, because these people carry these water bottles, or sometimes a Gatorade bottle, the wide mouth ones. I don't know how much fluid it can hold, but it's about this big, and it's filled all the way up to the top, up to the rim, full of spit. I think it's disgusting in my opinion, and it's so unprofessional, especially if you're walking around in ACUs carrying a water bottle full of spit. It grosses me out, especially when I see them putting it in their gum. What are you gonna get out of it? I guess it's the satisfaction, but think about it. Gum cancer, mouth cancer, I don't think in the long term it's actually good for you. But to each his own. Before you start commenting and starting to put hate comments, it's your body, do what you want to do, but that's just my opinion. And with that said, since we're talking about smoking and drinking in the army, in the military, we're actually talking to people that are getting forced or getting pressured by their peers to do the same. If you're a single soldier and you live in the barracks, you're definitely a high risk of giving into pressure and starting a habit that you don't really want to do, or you really had no plans. It's just because your peers forced you to do it. And we're talking about smoking and drinking once again. A few things to remember since we're talking about smoking and drinking. Here are the things that I thought that should be addressed before you even start smoking and drinking in the military. Think about it. You're a soldier now. You have to be in tip-top shape all the time. PT test, going to any schools, NCOES, or trying to go aerosol, airborne, etc. You have to be in top condition. So think about it. If you smoke and if you drink too much, that's not going to help you in the long run. I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I myself, I drink, but not too much, which is pretty weird because it's a stereotype. If you're in the army, you drink a lot. But I don't. But I do love alcohol, I do love beer, but I have to watch my intake because I don't want to blow up, I don't want to get bigger, and I don't want to fail tape and fail my PT tests. Another thing to think about when you're drinking alcohol in the military is that majority of people that get in trouble on post in garrison life, the main reason is alcohol. Because I'm not saying alcohol is bad in general. You have the right to drink alcohol, especially if you're not on duty. Do whatever you need to do as long as you're not on duty. The thing is, soldiers don't know how to control their alcohol intake. And with that said, they start drinking, they start partying, especially on the weekend, and then they end up driving and then getting into a car accident, taking other people's lives that are innocent and not really doing anything. People can't control their alcohol and they start beating their spouse, beating their wife, their husband, their dog, whoever, or some sort of fight with another soldier. And this is a big one now, especially these days within the military. If you can't control your alcohol and you drink too much in the barracks, it can actually lead up to you harassing someone else, or hopefully not gonna happen, you'll probably be in trouble because of rape. So remember, if you're a soldier in the military, if you are brand new, if you are a single soldier living in the barracks, try to think about those things that I mentioned, because you don't want to put your career in jeopardy, you don't want to get in trouble, you don't want to get kicked out for stupid shit. And basically, be mature if you're going to decide to drink an alcohol, and be of legal age when you're going to be drinking alcohol. Another point that I want to bring up when it comes to drinking and smoking in the military is, if you don't really have the money to buy these things, don't do it. Because think about it, I don't even know how much a regular smoker smokes in 1 week. I don't know how many packs, I don't know how many sticks of cigarettes, but let's just say an example, 2 or 3 packs a week. Try to add that up throughout a whole year. How much are you going to be spending? It's going to be from the hundreds to the thousands of dollars wasted. So if you're tight on the budget and you would rather buy booze or cigarette just to fulfill your cravings, or just because of peer pressure because you want to fit in, don't do it. Because think about all the money that you can save, that you can probably put in for your books if you try to go to college while on active duty, or probably if you like to go to gym, buy some new gym equipment, new gym shoes or something, or some weights. And lastly, I think I kind of hit it up on the first point, is if you don't know how to control your alcohol, basically you're going to get in trouble. So stay away from trouble, because you don't want that in your life. Believe me, I have seen it so many times. A soldier can be fully decorated, 100% high-speed soldier, even to the highest enlisted, even to the highest officers in the units I've been in or wherever I've been in. They usually are the best at their job. They know how to lead, they know how to train soldiers, they know how to get down to other people's level, different ranks, and address the problems. But sometimes, at least once in every unit, that great soldier gets in trouble because of drinking and not knowing how to handle their alcohol. And trust me, you don't want to be that one. You don't want to waste your career because of that single night, because you didn't know how to handle your alcohol. Please bear that in mind. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the links down below for my other social media links, and check out my other military videos. Thank you guys for watching. Archiezzle out.